Okay, so let's start by recapping what happened last session, okay? So we went and we had a performance on Thursday night. And at the end of the show, we saw what looked to be like 5 shooting stars up in the sky. Oh, by the way, they loved us and they gave us $50 for the show as a bonus on top of what we were already getting paid for and had budgeted out. And so we went to inspect the shooting stars, and they actually turned out to be what?
Flaming arrows.
Flaming arrows. 5 flaming arrows. And there were 5 archers with 5 flaming arrows. And we watched them from afar. They didn't notice us. And they just kind of finished their practice and went off. Okay, so the next night, we're playing again, and we want to roll to see how well we play to see if we get a bonus, right? Okay, so roll the dice. Okay, we got a 7, so that's okay, you're fine. That's a 7 plus a 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then your guitar playing is a 5, so that's 15. Plus your dexterity, 18. So that is a huge success. Let me see. So 18 would be 5th level, excellent level of success. The task or test produced excellent results. Any artistic endeavor impresses the audience greatly, leading to a great deal of recognition and fame. So people start talking about you and your guitar playing skills after tonight's performance. Everybody start saying how good you are, and word's going to start getting out that you're one of the best child guitarists ever. Okay, and then I'm going to roll, because I played bass. That's for my bass playing. I get a 6. Plus my bass playing is what? 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus my dexterity, which is 3. So 8 plus 3 is what?
11.
11. Plus my artistic talent, which is another 3. So I got a 14. So that 14 is a good... The task or test was completed with ease. Artistic results are largely appreciated by connoisseurs and well-liked by the public, although some critics will be able to find something wrong. Okay. And then my singing... Oops, that didn't roll at all. Another... No, that's a 9. 9 plus 3 for my voice. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15 for 15 for artistic. And then, is voice dexterity again? I guess so for performance. 15 plus 3 is what?
18.
18. So I got an 18 for my vocal skills. So I did 5th level, which was excellent. So people are going to start talking about your guitar playing and my singing. And my bass playing holds it down, but nobody's talking about it. Okay, so we need to roll to see...
Everyone's gonna start going crazy with my guitar playing and your bass playing.
So I want you to roll to see how much of a bonus we got. A 7, so we got $70. 70 plus 50 is what?
I have no idea.
130. 7 plus 5 is what?
12.
Whoops, I did my math wrong. Good thing we did that. So if 7 is 12, and then we bring the zeros down, right? Because the ones place is all zeros, and the tens place we added 7 plus 5, 9 equals 12. So we get 120. Okay, so that's how much money we have to spend. That's over our budgeted amounts now. Okay, So now we have to figure out what happens after the gig. Do you want to go back? Do you want to go back to... Do you want to go back to that field and see if we can see if those people are back out tonight? Okay, so we get into the car and we drive back out to the field, and we have to see if they're out there. So the likelihood that they're out there is like 50-50, I guess, and we're at Chaos 5. So if it's below a 50, then they're going to be out there again. If it's above a 50, they're not going to be out there again. So let's roll a 100-sided dice. Are they out there again? 37. A 37 is on the left side of the 50, so yes, they are out there again. Okay. Are they doing the same thing they were last time? What do you think the odds are they're doing the same? If they're out there, what are the odds? Likely they're doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay, so it's likely they're doing the same thing. So if we roll a 75 or under, they're doing the same thing. We rolled a 25, so they are doing the same thing. We said it was likely, so that's... So, there's 5 archers out there. They're doing the same thing. They're launching arrows. Do we want to try to sneak in and see if we can hear if they're talking about anything while they're doing this?
Yeah.
Want to try to get closer? Okay. So, we're going to try to get closer. So, let's look at our... Let's see if we're going to have to sneak. Let's look. It's going to be a dexterity. And we're both 3s for dexterity.
That's good, right? Both 3s?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if we have any sneaking or anything like that. Okay, we're going to sneak in. We're going to try to sneak in and see if we can hear. I think it's going to be a simple a complex dexterity roll, so we're both going to have to roll and try not to make any noise, but neither one of us is good at sneaking. So we have a 3. We're going to have to roll a 6 or better each. Should I roll first, or should we roll together?
We should roll together.
Okay, let me pull another dice out. Oh, I don't like this color scheme. You can have a blue dice. Okay. Okay, grab your dice. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You rolled a 7, so nobody hears you. But I rolled a 2 plus a 3 is a 5. So
I succeeded!
you succeeded, and you sneak up, and you're hiding behind a tree, and nobody sees you. And I try to hide, and first I trip over a branch, and I crash over another set of branches. I fall into some leaves, and go tumbling down a small slope, going, oof, oof, oof. Now the question is, do they hear me? So it's very likely that they hear me, and the chaos rank is 5. So we're gonna have to roll 100-sided dice and see if we can get above a 75. Otherwise, my goose is cooked. I do want to change the color of these dice, though. Hold on. Where's the 100-sided? Okay, so let me roll these. You get a 36. So they definitely hear me. Everybody stops what they're doing. And they look down. And I kind of stumble up off my feet. And hi? Did anybody call for a band? So we have to figure out if they're friendly or not. What is the likelihood that they're friendly? Somewhat likely, unlikely, what do you think?
I think likely.
Likely that they're unfriendly or likely that they're friendly?
Likely that they're friendly.
Okay. So we're going to have to roll again. Are they friendly?
We'll have...
Okay.
What?
43, so that is under 75, so they are friendly. So they go, hey, are you okay down there? I stand up, I dust myself. Well, I already am standing up, so I'm dusting myself off. Yeah, I think so. I just, I seem to have lost my pride around here somewhere.
And then I laugh like this.
Okay, and they hear you. They go, oh, are you with somebody? I'm like, yeah, we're musicians. We're out here touring. We saw your arrows and your bows, and we came out to check it out. Okay, and then the leader of the group comes down. He says, well, hi, my name's Neil. How are you guys? You want to see what we're doing? We have a little archery group. We shoot at night. We're super into history and stuff, and we were just practicing. We like the way the flaming arrows go. We're going to have a show coming up soon. We're practicing for it. Oh, cool. Well, do you need a music act? Yeah, you know what? Actually, we might need a music act. That sounds like a great idea. Maybe you guys should play for us sometime. See if you'd fit in.
That's the only way Sylvion's guitar can play.
I see.
And everyone loves it.
So where's your friend? We can hear her, but we can't see her. Do you step out from behind the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you step out and you say hi.
Hi.
Okay, and what's going to happen now? Should we watch them practice? Maybe. Do you want to learn how to shoot? You know, that looks like a lot of fun. Can we try? Do you want to try, Sylvion?
Nah.
No? Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot if I can, Neil. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Come on over here. We have an extra target and some extra spare bows lying around. Let's see, are you lefty or righty? Oh, me, I'm a lefty. Oh, we got lefty bows over here. Here you go. Try that one on for size. Okay, and we hang out, and he gives me some pointers on archery, and I learn. Let's see if I learn. Do I pick up on it? Am I good at it? Let's see. How are we going to figure this out? I think that's a GM question. So
you know why Sylvion said no?
Why?
Because she more prefers which musician.
Okay. So I'm checking out all the archery stuff, and he's giving me tips. Let's say it's a 50% chance I pick up on it. Actually, let's look at my skills. Do I have anything close to archery in here? No. So maybe, what is archery? Is it dexterity again?
I think so.
I think it's dexterity. But he's teaching me, so I should get an advantage. So maybe a simple dexterity check to see if I... So I'm going to roll one. It's going to be 6 plus whatever I roll, and I need to get a 9 to succeed. 7 plus 6 is 13. Which level of success is that? A 13 is 3rd level. Good. The task or test was completed with ease. Complex or involved tasks take 25% less than time. Attempted maneuvers are done with seemingly effortlessness. Okay, so I really pick up on it, and I get a, let's say I get a 2 in archery, for archery skills. So we're going to go skills continued. Level 2. Okay. So, and we need to make a note. Archery club.
Archery.
NPC, which stands for non-playable character. Neil. Leader. And there are 5 of them in the club.
You know, we just learn all day our characters.
Okay. Super cool. So we met Neil, and that's Friday night. So we're at Friday night. Okay, what month are we in?
I
In
know.
the game? January?
I know what a word for performances. Music performance.
Mm-hmm.
Rehearsal.
Yeah. Okay, what do you do while I'm learning archery? Do you take the time to try to learn something?
I actually play my guitar.
You know what? Because you did such a good job sneaking, you're going to get a sneaking skill. We just have to figure out what that's called. Those are combat skills. Stealth. This is the ability to move quietly and to take advantage of cover and concealment. Most task rules use dexterity and stealth. Perception is used to find good hiding places. Okay. So, where are you? Oh, you need to roll to see if you learned any stealth. So take your, that's going to be dexterity, which is 3 plus, so it's going to be 6 plus 5, which is 11. 11 gives you what level of success? There it is. 2nd level, decent. So, we'll stay stealth level 2, and while I'm messing around with the bow and arrow, you're practicing more stealth skills, which gets you from level 1 up to level 2. Okay. So good job, you learned a skill.
You could have asked me what level.
Well, we have to use the dice to figure that out.
Is level 2 stealth sneaky?
Yeah. It's a good starting point. And as you sneak more, if you use it more and succeed, you get better at it. That's how the game goes. Everything you do and you succeed at, you get better at. See, like I failed at stealth, so I didn't learn stealth. But you succeeded at stealth, so you learned it. And then I tried to use the bow and arrow, and I learned it, right? Because I succeeded at it. Okay, so after I'm finished messing around with the bow and arrow, we all they all start packing their stuff up, and we get ready to go back to our hotel. We stay at the hotel again because we're playing the next night, right? Or are we? It's a Friday night now. We're playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, we have another gig on Saturday because it's a Friday night now.
Did you know?
Does
Sylvion
Neil invite us back the next night?
I hope so.
It's very likely, we'll say. And we get a 77.
What?
Let's see if he invites us back. We said it was very likely, so we're going to have to see. So very likely at 5. Anything below an 85. And we got a 77, so that's below an 85. So he invites us back for the next night. You want to come back and hang out with the Archers tomorrow night? Maybe we can play for them. We'll bring our gear. Okay?
Yeah. I think Sylvion actually has an iPad in her bedroom that she likes to play on when she's bored.
Okay.
And a couple toys. Her favorite one, she has a plush of herself that she sleeps with.
Oh, I see. Because she's such a famous guitarist, she came out with plushies.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a YouTube channel where she plays guitar?
Yeah, mostly the Archers sometimes like to take pictures of her.
Oh, do they all know her? Hey, wait, we know you. You're Sylvion, that famous guitarist. You're playing in town.
And I nod my head up and down.
So, yeah, we have a couple extra tickets. You guys want to come check out our performance tomorrow night?
I think
Yeah, we'd
that's...
love to, they say.
And
So we give them. I go into the. I go 1 second. Let me just run back to the camper van. I'll pull up and
Sylvion also has a ninja practice.
give you guys the extra tickets so you can come tomorrow. Okay, so I go get the camper van. I pull up. I come out with the extra tickets. I give them to each one of the guys. I give them 2 tickets each. Here, bring a friend.
And then...
They say, oh, we don't really, we don't have friends outside of the group, they say. And then they, so 5 tickets will be just fine. Okay.
And then I say tomorrow, follow us.
Okay, so we go back to our hotel room. We get ready for our performance the next night. Okay. Now, it is very likely the next night that they will show up. So are they going to show up before the gig? So it's very likely. So an 85 or less. And they show up. Yeah, a 35. So they show up. And they're all ready, and we go to perform. And do you want to roll to see how well you perform?
Mm-hmm. I have artistic talent.
Okay, so that's a 2.
So I never fail.
A 2 plus a 3, which is a 5. Plus a 5, which is your guitar playing. So that's what?
10.
Plus
Plus I have
3 for dexterity.
13.
13. So that's 13. We'll check our outcome table. And a 13 is 3rd level, good level of success. So the artist's results are largely appreciated by connoisseurs and well liked by the public. Okay, and then I'll roll for mine. And I get an 8 plus a 3 for my dexterity. 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 3 for my singing.
14.
14 plus 3 for my artistic talent.
Even plus
17. So I did excellent for my singing. Everybody's blown away by my voice again. My bass playing is a 7 plus a 2. 8, 9 plus a 3 for dexterity.
So that's 12.
12 plus 3 for artistic talent. So that's 15. So that's the 4th level of success. Very good. So I did very good with bass playing and excellent for singing again. So you have to roll to see how much money we get. I think we've been doing so good and people are talking about us so much, we're going to roll 2 d10s. Okay, we got a 6 and a 1. And then a 5 and a 1. Rolled a 5 twice. So that's 6. So we got $60 extra.
You know,
Bonus.
Did I do excellent with my guitar playing too?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
And plus I have artistic talent, so I never fail.
Yeah, we never fail at performing. It's just a matter of how well we do. Okay, so Saturday night comes, our friends show up. And then they say, "Hey, is this your last night in town?" After the gig, we get paid our bonus. And, "Hey, is this our last night in town?" Neil asks as he comes up with the other 4 guys. Yeah, we're heading out tomorrow. We're heading up to another town. We got to keep going from hotel to hotel, so we've got a few days off. Oh, well, we have a compound. You want to come check out the archery compound on your way out of town? Do you want to go check out their little place on the way out of town?
Yeah, someday Sylvion will build a hotel that we can stay in forever.
Okay.
We can build our own town.
Okay. So Sunday comes, we go out to their little archery compound, and let's see. Do you have any questions? Has anything mysterious happened? Do you have any questions you want to ask the dice, the GM? Oh, that's not the right book. That's Variations.
Is it cold? Is it raining next night?
Okay, let's say the odds are unlikely that it rains. So we're going to roll the dice first.
How does Pip...
And we get a 9. And we said it was unlikely, so we got a 9. So it is raining the next day that we go out there. So we show up and it starts raining lightly. It's not a huge rain, but there's rain in the air.
And I have to
So
put on my rain suit that I invented.
Yeah, you have to put your rain suit on.
Which is coated with several pink diamonds.
Well, when it rains, we have indoor archery. That's one of the cool things about our compound here. It's not as nice as shooting next to the pond, and we can't light our arrows on fire when we're indoors because it will set the sparkler system off. But we still can practice. That sounds great. Okay, I'm going to ask a question. Does anything mysterious happen? We're going to say the odds of something mysterious happening or weird happening at this point are very unlikely, or maybe no way. How about no way? So, does anything really mysterious happen that we need to actually investigate? Okay, and we roll a 51. No, we just have a good time with Neil and the archery people. And I practice more archery. Let me see. So I'm going to practice some more archery, and let's see if I get better. I'm going to say... let's see how to roll. I'm going to ask Mythic if I get better. So I'm going to say I don't think that the odds are in my favor that another day worth of archery after he taught me all these tricks and tips. I don't think I learned much more the second day of doing the same thing. So I'm going to say it's a no way again. Okay, and I'm going to roll. Do I get better at archery? Okay, and I rolled a 51 again. That's really weird. I don't like the fact that I rolled the same number. Let's see if we can roll a different number. Okay, a 40. Still no. Okay, so I don't get any better. In fact, I get a little worse because beginner's luck was making me do good before.
I have a question
What?
for you. So while you practice archery, Alex plays video games on her iPad.
Okay, you're just gonna hang out in the corner, playing your iPad. You're gonna play video games.
I'm actually going to hang out in the middle.
In the middle of the you can't. It's an archery, indoor archery. If you hung out in the middle, it'd be arrows flying over your head as you're playing on your iPad.
Maybe in the corner.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, you hang out in the corner. They have a nice lounge area actually with And actually, let's ask. Let's say it's a 50% possibility that do you get better at video gaming to the point where you actually develop a skill point? 51.
No.
51, no. Because you needed a 50 or under. Okay, that's okay. You can keep playing. The game's really hard and you have a lot of problems with it, let's say. Just the specific game. Maybe you get a little frustrated with this game. Puh.
Well, my video game starting is like 5, so it's highest level.
Well, you don't have it yet because we spent all your points, okay? So you have to earn the points by winning. Actually, you know what? You needed to do that roll, not me. Why don't you make the roll?
I hope it's a 50 or under. Whoops.
61. Yeah, it's just a hard game. You're not getting the hang of it. Your iPad's a little broken. I go, yeah, I'll bring that to a tech. Maybe we can have that fixed for you.
And Sylvion gets sad when things are a little broken.
Okay, but we still have fun. We have some hot cocoa. We have a good time.
Well, since Sylvion never gives up, she can fix the iPad all by herself.
Okay.
With her tool bag.
Okay, and then, let's see. Let's say it's a 50% chance they invite us to stay for longer. Do you want to... Let's see. Do they ask us to stay for longer? No, they do not. They have a performance coming up, and they can't have guests for too long. And we have to go to our next... They figure we have to go to our next performance anyway. So, we pack up...
Rehearsal.
We pack up, and we drive off. Say, thanks, Neil, and we trade email addresses and all that. Very nice meeting you.
While they prepare, Alex actually fixes her iPad.
Okay.
And she recognizes the problem. She needs to update Wi-Fi and her controller connection.
Okay. She fixes her iPad. You don't even have to roll for it. It just happens.
Yeah. Because she can't do it while driving. Because then she'll fall off. And Sylvion actually loves the rain. She loves to splash in puddles, and she has a little game with puddles, hoppity hop.
So Sylvion plays with the puddles.
I don't even have the roll for that. It just happens. I cannot believe the archers are not inviting us back.
Well, they have to get ready for their performance, and we have to go to our next performance.
And
Maybe we'll see them in a talent show or something someday.
Yeah, and Alex can play her guitar like this. That's why I do so well every time.
Excellent. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that adventure for now. I guess we'll stop here, and we'll pick up at our next venue next time, or maybe on the road. We'll pick up on the